Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back. I'm Will Dragon and this is our playthrough on Endless Legends with the Necrophage. We're doing okay. I mean, in terms of score, we're actually we're third technically on the scoreboard. Not bad at all. We are doing a nice bit of run around. We've got a Lone Ranger running up here to try and free our hero. And then we have a few other guys running around here, there, and everywhere, just kind of gathering a lot of things at this point. To especially as we're now in a dust phase, so that we can, you know, potentially take advantage and gather up all of this dust. Because we do need to. We are on a minus 16. We have also jumped up a whole bunch of Battleborn. Got a couple in here. We will get a couple more again next turn. We still have a singular stockpile left, and we'll attempt to keep increasing those numbers as well. And so let's go ahead and hit next turn. Let's see what happens. Not really expecting too much anywhere, if I'm honest. This is the area I'm kind of staring at. We're going to come up to here. We get a nice +4 movement. No, I don't want fungal bloom disposal. Oh, that's just annoying. We are going to come back, and I think, and strip this land. Oh, we do have to go across the lava flow. That's annoying. Can I just fly straight over? I can. Let's go and do that. I've just gone and discovered the Ursus. Don't you just want to give them a hug? So I've just gone and discovered those guys. This is the ruins that I need to get to. We're going to go and hit this and then hit the ruins and hopefully get ourselves another hero. We are actually under combat twice. Okay, well, we'll come back to that very shortly. We've gone and built a Tower of Truth in Hayward. That is going to be popped up just there. We did want to get a bit of vision up in this corner on our border. And I realized in between episodes, right, we've got all of this smashed into industry. And we're kind of actually running out of things to build. Because we're, for instance, not researching things fast enough for us to go and build them. And then I realized, why haven't I spread these people around a little bit? Get a couple in science. Let's get a couple in dust. Let's get one in that. Let's get a couple in food. So there you go. We'll keep some in production. Let's get another one in science. But we'll just actually spread them around a bit because we've got so many. Let's go. See, even then, 3 turns to go and do this. Let's go and do it. An extra population in Gadanak. We are... Now, I think this is where I wanted to put it for the extra population again. However, I kind of want it down here a little bit because I kind of want to get a couple more Battleborn down in here. There you go. We've got these two. There's 40% upkeep on units. Then we'll get these. We're going to go and remove this bloom and then get, well, we might get the temple. It might have disappeared by that point. We'll get this one, which is not actually got a bloom on it, but we'll come and grab that one. And we're basically doing a little bit of tidying up. You guys... I mean, yeah, let's search here. That just goes and gets us... Ooh, Ted Adamantian. Come and get the little bit of extra movement. little bit less upkeep. And then let's have you start to come over in this direction. All right, that's them. And then you... Yeah, let's have you keep coming where you are programmed to go. These two Battleborn went up a level. And then the other guys... Oh, I was going to go and attack with these guys anyway, so that's good. They've come to us. Saves me also using my action point. I think I don't use it for being on defense. I will confirm that very shortly, basically. You guys come down and search this. Another... Oh, a lovely 85 dust. One of you did mention in the comments, why didn't I go and unlock, wrong button, the heroes in here and get myself another hero. I do actually have the availability of getting myself a hero. So I will potentially look at doing that, but then obviously I need to make sure I don't use all of my dust and end up broke. But I will potentially do that. I need to double check ideally which ones are the best in terms of factions and then of course class. This is the same class as my guys got. Class. That would be this. So you go, his class is infantry, I guess. Support. Reinforcement position on army. Defense on units. Attack on units. Initiative on units. Life on units. And one accessory slot on the hero. So in terms of those, like I said, I mean, I'll have a really good look. I mean, defense, life, accessory slot, defense, reinforcements positions on army. Pretty similar, actually, just a kind of a different order. Infantry support, cavalry, attack on units, movement on units. I had to figure out what that symbol was then. Accessory slots, initiative, morale. Nice. And damage on hero. Yep, those are pretty much the three that we've got in terms of the types. We've got a couple that have slightly higher level. They are my exclusive ones, come at level 2. And so then it's all about just figuring out which faction has the best stuff, because obviously they all share the same generic. We'll look at that later, though. That's not really too much of a concern at this point. Now, these guys... Yeah, let's bring them down to get this. Whether it's... No, it's just an Eclipse Temple. It's not got any fungal bloom on it. Whether they'll get there before the Eclipse runs out, we shall find out. Show location. We're just over here. No, whoops, sorry. Minimize. We'll go. That's the top one. Now, things are heavily in my favor. But... if I auto it, will I lose a unit? Because I really don't want to do that. So we're going to go and do it in manual. Hold position, ready to fight. They have a range of 3. And let's see how the battlefield ends up looking. Right, they're all going to hide around there. I'm going to get some reinforcements in. So... interesting. Necrophage has the worst initiative. Let's get them to come out. What's their movement? 2. 1, 2. That does put them in range of all of me. So, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 3. Yeah, so I do have to go... right the way into the corner. Ready. And I've got 2 militia that just turned up, who are out of range. So let me see. The Battleborn can stay where they are for a turn. And then they should all move out. then let's move forward. Let's use the forest. Alright, launch. Those two stay there. That should draw them out. However much they can. Okay, so my militia, very nice. Get an attack off. Alright, let's launch that. So we should be pretty secure. And yet, they're probably going to attempt to batter my militia a little bit. They're going to attempt to move somewhere they can't, so I think they'll end up simply holding still. Nope, they can move there. That's fantastic. They should end up killing somebody. Nice. Nice. That's one unit gone. Right, okay. So unfortunately you can't really do too much. That should be all good. A little more damage against the militia. Don't mind that. They can simply sit in the city and recover. They're all nice and dead. They're all just about nice and alive. Let's just go and kill them. Nice and easy. Does unfortunately cost me 15 more damage against the Battleborn. And we just go through the round. Watch everybody just confirm that they're here. Alright. Nope, no more leveling up. Go and get rid of that just so I can tell if something does level up. Thank you, Fungal Bloom Disposal. It's like, why can't I get rid of this? We're then going to work to get rid of this one. Obviously, this guy, our wonderful feeds on bones. Should have started to have caught up by that point. And then we've got our other fight, which is up here. I'm going to go and automate this. No, I'm not going to go and automate this one either, actually. I need to make sure that people don't die. Do you know what? No, I think we'll be fine. Let's go auto. Yes. The numbers were very heavily in my favor. We do have another stockpile. Now, I believe we're getting a beautiful bit of numbers up there. Let's go and give the extra numbers. Let's go and put them in up here, I think. Is this one. Just gotten an extra 2 Battleborn. We will Leave them there for the most part. And let's just confirm. Yes, I think that's the only fungal bloom in my territory. So what we're going to do is... you guys are going to start coming down that way to deal with that. Obviously, this one's right on their border. It's a little bit more risky, but we should be okay. Yes, and then you're going to come here. We've just gone and discovered these guys, the ones we've literally just ripped apart. But hey-ho. Search, we found ourselves... oh, a dish of Canuck. It's a shield, one-handed. Very nice. And then we'll go and get the absolutely nothing for the second attempt. Let's bring ourselves around here. Go and get that one next turn. And it's the only ones that can move are these guys, but they can't move anywhere where we need them to. That's been sorted. That's all done. That's all done. We met them. Nobody else, I don't think. Or maybe they did, I don't know. If I did get any levels, it was simply through 2 more Battleborn. And end turn. There is fog on the ocean. Removed the fungal bloom down here. We have some broken lords running around. Fungal bloom disposal. The location. Yep, that was that one. Failed to complete that. Fair enough. I wasn't really expecting myself to get that. Search the 2 ruins in Ard Im in order to find the right location, but beware of the Tekite armies roaming there. Oh dear lord. You don't say. Alright then. Oh my god, I have to destroy the fungal bloom before I can even complete the quest. Just double check. Helpless hero. In fact, let's bring the screen off. Just again, let's double check. Yep, right. I have to spend 6 turns removing the fungal bloom before I can... Ridiculous. Well, all these guys should also start to take a bit of damage from the lava, which is always useful and handy. Could make them a little bit less dangerous. Public library sewer system. I put them all in one. That's now happening. That was that. Yes. And we gained extra population. And of course, 2 of our cities that we used stockpiles in. We've almost got another stockpile. Let's have to find somebody to kill. And right on cue, we have these guys. Wow, look at that waddle. We're going to go ahead and auto again. Should be all pretty straightforward. There you go. Minimize. We gained a level. Let's go and move myself up here. Search. Nice 130 dust. We just went and gained a level. Now, our quest was to get... level 2 of the skill, No Idle Hands, or level 1 of the skill, Fast Healer. Now this is Fast Healer. She wants level 1 of that, or level 2 of this. +1 experience per turn on units. And ×2 recovery speed from the disabled state on hero. -20% cost of the instant heal on hero. I think we probably will actually go for No Idle Hands, but first we have to go through The chances of looting nothing? Yes. Let's go ahead and do that. He doesn't have any more to be put in. Dismiss. That is this. Dismiss that. Gained 130 dust. And yes, our population grew. Such again, we got another 50 dust. Oh, hello. Somebody's getting a bit pushy. If he comes down this way, we know he's coming for Kazar. Now I've got 3 lice, though. Oh, sorry, 2 lice, I should probably say. He might be able to hold his own. We would have to see. He's got an ended. And 3, 4, 5 dervish of varying varieties. And so over here, we're going to come over here and search this for clues. An extra 50 dust. And we're going to come up here and see what is in this land. Oh, hello, what's this? It's a Harmonite. I assume I've just gone and met the Harmonites. We have some Eresis, which gives us extra movement. And yes, Harmonites. There's my 150 dust. Titanium deposits. There you go. I think I did chuck him in here earlier. In here. And it gave me nothing. I assume that's obviously just because I had to discover what was in here first. We'll come down here. We'll try and get these 2 whilst we can, whilst there's still a twilight going on. And then we'll come across here and start looking through this region. And we potentially see an area down here for science. This sounds actually pretty good for science as well. So maybe, just maybe. Let's... You need to have you roam where you roam a little bit. I think this still technically counts as my territory, so he shouldn't be able to attack me. If you come to there, he is going to take out this fungal bloom. That one doesn't have a fungal bloom, which is always nice. And... oh, I did just see an army just in there. So we'll keep an eye on those guys. You'll come around and you can get this next time. Right, and that's everybody. Let's... well, hey! Found some places that haven't got blooms on them. I'm a little bit curious about these guys. Now, come on. How are fights not being picked? There you go. Yep, look, they took damage. They took damage. They're not picking fights. Are you kidding me? Now, that is some deferential treatment right there. They should be mauling that guy. Just completed Central Market. We're now going for Glory of the Empire. Just did some Borough Streets. Oh, of course, Central Market. 2 turns. Cost 2 glass steel. Easy, easy. Should go there next turn. What are they going to check? Yes, I do have a stockpile. Now, where do I want that stockpile to be? I'm going to put that down in our capital. For the simple reason of... go and select that. Let's actually come into our capital. And... how many people can I take off here with it remaining at 2? Wow, really? 168. Oh, I don't quite believe that. Let's put that in there. Let's spread some people out a little bit, basically. Done. Bit more science. Bit more dust. We're actually now on a positive for dust, which is always nice. We're going to keep it full food into here. Let's just keep growing that population as best as possible. Oh, and... yeah, right. They've just been born. You guys, yep. Form one big army. Go to this place. The Shard of Icarael. Well, that is actually quite nice. It does, however, cost me 15 of a resource I do not have. Mineral-rich anomaly. That went and got me 85 more dust. Puts me up to 661. I think with that I can start... oh no, not quite. I'm just shy of affording heroes. So we'll potentially have a look at those in a bit. I could basically do with gathering another ruin or two. Whilst we have the eclipse going, get a tiny bit more dust, you know, another 100 or so, just to be safe. Rid of the freaking fungal bloom, blocking me getting things. Okay. Okay, no, they've ignored me, but, I'm going to keep coming down, because if he does want to go for the Urkin, then I'll just bring these guys down for a support unit. That doesn't bother me. What I'm also going to do is... here you're getting me glass, steel, and dye. I think here I'd get the same. Dye and, yes, glass, steel once I get rid of these. So I am going to... migrate that Urkin. We're going to stick him up in this corner so that he gets support from the city if it comes to that. We're going to move him across to there. These guys are... trying to steal that. Let's go and stop that from happening. So there you go. The dust eclipse has ended. Unfortunately, that's the end of grabbing as much dust as physically possible. 3 turns. Yeah, that's okay. Can we... yep, that keeps that at 1 turn. That keeps that at 3 turns anyway, but never mind. Let's have a look at our armies. It looks very destroyed to me, if you ask me. No, it's actually just on fire. Alright, so we'll maybe take out that little village whilst we're up here. Yeah, like I said, pretty sure he's coming for my Urkin. You keep destroying that there. New army. Just have you guys come up and stand next to the Urkin for a turn. They were probably in range, don't get me wrong, but... oh, we could still actually have gotten something from this. We're not going to go back there at this point. We've lost half our movement, basically. And these guys will attempt to beat the living crap out of us, basically. We're going to come up here and grab these pearls and these pearls, I think. And Fungal bloom disposal. Let's get them off our land. Yep, that has been dealt with. Okay, it's apparently saying someone's got a turn, but I think they're lying to me. Go ahead and end that turn. Come across here. Yeah, it looks like he is going to go and pick a fight. Oh, not quite. Nice. I think I just got this guy in. Yep. 2 sets of Battleborn, a full set of Militia. I mean, look at it. It's so far in our favor, it's ridiculous. Show location. Yep, that was over here. Beautiful. And then this should get rid of this turn, which means they shouldn't be able to see anything down here to put fungal blooms back down. Central market and sewer system. I'm potentially going to push... +1 on terrain with forest. Where's our city gone? That is most of our tiles, right? Yes. So that would be definitely a winning choice. Oh, no. So they all have to be there to get another person next turn. So we'll get another person, and then we'll start moving people across. And we'll very much put this down. And then we'll focus on a little bit of building for a short time. +1 passive item rebuilt Joseph. +1 on expansion. So yeah, that would pretty much be the reason to go and get it done. Would be to... Gives you basically a bit of vision. Also then gives you an extra... There you go. An extra person. We can't get any more... assimilated people. Yep, that has been destroyed. Okay, we can't. They've cold warred us. That's fine. Looks like we will be walking back around. We'll come back and probably destroy this village then. Let's come up here and get these pearls. Ooh, a lovely +8. Is there anything we particularly want to try and grab on pearls? Provides immunity to winter vision, penalty on city and regional buildings, +10% on city. We don't really exploit any rivers. Abbey of Anomalies. It is limited to 1 copy in each city, but in essence doubles all of the tile output on one of my anomalies. That is not bad at all. More towers, resource extractors. We'll go for the Abbey of Anomalies. I will go and grab that. And yes, of course, we have our fight to go in... influenced by... Za should also actually be influenced. This guy as well, if I'm perfectly honest. Or... Oh, wait, so actually I'm thinking... Yes, this guy doesn't actually give the 30% food. Because it's not in his wheelhouse. I didn't actually realize that, I don't know why. So this 30% food only comes off Khazar, and these ones, for instance, will only come off Shaka. And of course, we'll see where the last Erkin comes up, when it comes up. And so over here, I think it's settler time, to be honest. At which point, okay, it looks like settler's going to take us 2 turns anyway. 213 and 1 person. I mean, I've obviously got some leftover production, so yeah, we'll leave it at that. We'll get the extra science for a turn. Then, of course, we have our fight. Now, a big part of me is probably just going to auto this, because I think I will actually mess it up. Let's go offensive. Let's go ready to fight. The odds are so heavily in my favor. Okay, I lost a Battleborn. I lost a Lice. I'm fine with that. The Lice all come back on their own. I would have rather not lost the Battleborn, if I'm honest. I would have settled for just 1 Lice. But that's okay. These 2 units will now link up, I think. Alright, so we've got a slightly bigger army of Battleborn roaming around. Now, don't get me wrong. They're still not good for much. They're still pretty weak. But they definitely do help get a few things done. So we'll keep getting things done with them. And yes, a whole bunch of militia increased in rank. Going to end turn. Nice. Fungal bloom destroyed. Get off my map. Gadanak went up in population, and with that, then we're going to quite heavily now start investing in... Can I take everyone off? I could. Pacified and rebuilt. Oh, is it really? I wonder if that's this one technically. So yeah, we're gonna start heavily focusing on our industry. How are we doing up here? We've been ignoring it a little bit, and luckily no one's come to kick us in the teeth, which is good. I don't know what happened to this guy. Maybe he did have the fight, but it looks like the roaming army definitely has gone and taken some damage. I should be able to get a nice bit of bodies and experience off all of these guys coming back, because they're pretty much dead. So I don't know if they actually are all in fact killing themselves on this. We're gonna have a quick look at that. So he's gonna come down, he's gonna attack this. I mean, technically there's 4 of them, but they've generally been very weak, so we'll see what happens. This guy is finally free. And so we are going to come and attempt to annihilate this little village here. And once again, keep getting more cadavers. We have found Northern Loom on the southern end of the map. Let's have a quick look at stats down here. And we've also got these lovely wizard stones. I mean, we could do something down here. We could, sorry, banged my own desk there with money. We could, you know, frozen grass. Okay. We could use the ocean tiles and make a city that exploits ocean tiles. I mean, that could very much be doable. I have to go back and do a whole bunch of extra research, but it's very doable. Down here, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's not too bad. And in terms of resources, though, is a big question. I mean, we've got titanium here, and that's about it. I think we do actually still need to reveal a couple of resources, to be perfectly honest. And hang on, let's turn that back off. Makes it nicer to look at the map, to be honest. 3 turns until that disappears. Take a step to my left. Maybe I'll join these 2 up and then attempt to take on that village. Who only knows what'll happen. Let's go ahead and end that turn there. Let's quickly come up here. I do want to have a look. Did these guys all just commit suicide? Is that actually what happened? Did the other guy just get like, this is too difficult to get past, and turn around, and these guys all in fact just murdered themselves? Yep. That guy just went from 3 to 2. That guy just disappeared. They are in fact all just committing suicide. So much for be wary of those bad guys. Settler 2 here. Central Market here. Fantastic. Population's getting nice and happy. Abnormally, it doubles output. I think I'm going to double science. So basically, it doubles everything. +5 per level on city tile. +3 on terrain with anomaly. Limited to 1 copy per city. Yeah, I think I'm going to double my science. Let's start building that. And then, whoops, wrong city. Where we have this over here, we will not build the same thing. Why won't we build the same thing? We don't have any anomalies in our city. That can't be right. I don't know, we've gone and built on top of them, that's why. We have a life tree here. We have, I believe this here, yes, moss pearls. And we've got some mud over here. Some lovely, lovely mud. Let us... Not going to build a burrow. A tower. I don't think I need a tower over in this direction, to be honest. I mean, that one wouldn't be terrible, but I think it's okay. I've generally got pretty good vision over this way. And so, maybe I should... unlock some stockpiles. Now, unfortunately, I can't build them straight away. Because, don't quite have that resource, but I can start basically turning my production into science quite easily. I don't want to keep spamming out units, not at this point. I could... Oh, we're at a bit of an impasse really here, aren't we? Nothing really that I want to build. If I was going to go and build an extra burrow, Is that an anomaly? No, it's just temperate forest. Get a lovely 9 extra production. Right, I'm going to go and do that. And then when I get a really good building that I want to get up to level 2, I can go straight in here. And it will instantly hit level 2. And then I also need to decide where my settler is going to go. Now, you guys... I got 5 out of 9. I would like to get this because I think that should reveal Palladian and Adamantian on the map. But, whoops, no, you stay exactly where. If you anything, just go 1 left. I can live with that. I'm gonna come down here and take out this village. You're gonna come and take out this village. There we luck so far in my favor. I'm going to try and auto it. I'm hoping nothing goes wrong. Ready to fight. Yeah, beautiful. Easy win. Got a couple of stockpiles out of that. We'll wait for Eclipse again. Then we can go and get ourselves some Battleborn. Moss Pearls, Enchanted Forest, Glass Steel Deposit, Tree of Life, Mutant Marsh. Who knows what strange elixirs might come from such a morass? Interesting. Interesting. Let us come back up to the middle. The land just keeps on going. Does not stop. Now, the decision that was my fight, wasn't it? Yes. The decision I now have to make is where am I sending my settler? Hang on, what's going on here? Are you telling me they've managed to... And here as well. And, oh, we're getting rid of that one. Man, like cockroaches. Start coming back down here. Cockroaches, I tell you. So we have the choice of... Got this here, which will get us some spice. Down here, we have some dye. Now, I'm not looking too much at the strategic. I mean, we are getting those, however, slowly. And I'm really not sure where palladium, etc. will jump up. I mean, this only has titanium. So that, to me, screams open for more resources. This down here has, so far, nothing. That very much screams open for more resources to me. Now, we do also have this up here. Only has titanium. And would finish off all of my borders. Basically, all of this becomes things I can deal with later. And so, looking at all of this... We've got a nice river here. We've got a nice bit of science coming off this one as well. And so it does have the... titanium and double spice. In terms of anomalies, it has just the one up here, which is a chromatic land. Bit of extra science, basically. A little bit of extra food, which is always good for us, let's be honest, and a bit of extra dust. This isn't bad. I could come and build up here somewhere using the river. Can't go and build on ruins, however, so that's a bit of a bad spot. It's not very good for industry, mind you. Down here, again, not very good for industry. We don't really have any forests or any of the such. Even frozen forests. Frozen spikes. Okay, this is a frozen forest down here. A crystal forest. This, of course, does have very, very nice science. Not too great on other things. And again, same with this one. Has a bit of extra bonus science, but doesn't really excel, in my opinion, at anything. I suppose we do actually have here. We have a lovely steel stalks and spiral rock peel. This gives a huge amount of industry just on its own. But then all the science is, I would say, is a bit more clumped over here. And then this region up here, I mean, it's quite defensive, which is quite nice. We do have roaming animals. We have some mycordia, wizard stones, stasis pillar. Wow, so we've actually got a nice clump of anomalies up the northern part of that territory. Yeah, that is actually really nice. So we could, in essence, base something, say, just in here. Got a little bit of production, but not much. We do have some forest down here we can go and exploit. Food is almost non-existent. That's kind of a problem of ours, but with the stockpiles, we can boost that very easily. And that also gives us a nice boost on science between these three. A nice boost on dust with this adding into these with a little bit of help. So yeah, I'm thinking right there. Or even if we want it to be tricky, right here. Although unfortunately you don't defend a city as in one unit holding out, which would be quite good because then we'd only have 2 points of attack. Because obviously your city grows. But I mean, if we placed it right there, we start with these two in the original. And if we go if we go one to the left and one to the right, or one to the right and one to the left, for those of you who know directions, we can get the other two anomalies in. And then it's just, I'd probably say one down here, get a bit more of this, or even one up here. Yeah, and then of course with the anomaly thingamajobber, whatever he's called. Now the question is, because we've gone and built a settler quite a long way off, to be honest, would it in fact be faster? Because how fast does my settler move? 5. If we say new army. Now if we say you and we don't... Ah, he can get up to here in 4. So no, it's probably actually faster. He can get up to there in 7. Let's go ahead and do that. I know he's safe up until about here. After that, this guy can come back and be escort. He's got 4 turns to deal with these guys, basically. So he's going to go up. Obviously, yes, I potentially could have gotten him somewhere a bit faster, but this guy, Gadanak, is a little bit preoccupied right now. Okay, and I'm going to end turn one more time for the episode. Let's see what... Oh! Does this mean we finally get a freaking hero? We could actually finally get a hero. Whilst these guys continue to commit suicide. Fungal Bloom destroyed. They're just continuing to be silly. Oh, these guys are coming down to play. Oh, look, that's where they were. I'm hoping these guys have gone and very much killed themselves as well. They're going to have to kill themselves even more getting back across there. They potentially, however, have gone and dropped a whole bunch of spores lying around. So let us grab this, search the ruins. With the army, take the wounded hero to the marked city to recover before 20 turns. Show location. I have to get him down to my capital. Can I actually do this? And if I was to say run for my capital, it would take 7 turns, apparently. That's actually pretty good. Problem being when we get to here, let's go all the way back. These guys are pretty much dead. I'm not too worried by them. Let us also, however, search this properly. Wandering Draken researcher calling herself archivist. Something comes to you in interesting concepts of rule and iron hands in velvet gloves. You are convinced that in order to maximize your political influence, you should show that you are not to be insulted or trifled with. Though war is not always practical, she convinces you that if you show you are willing to go to battle, you will gain the awe and respect of others. Be at war with another empire in the next 10 turns. Okay. With your army, I gained an honorific title, apparently. So with my army, get back to my capital. Fomorians encountered. Show location. Oh, down here, apparently. Strange and stranger. This fortress complex in the open sea must be a work of ancient occupants of the planet. Yet they are no longer present. The fortress is manned by a strange species of creature. Will you talk or attack? Okay. And then we've also just gone and done our research. So, coming back up here, this is now top priority. Like I said, I'm not worried by this guy. He's pretty much dead. Although, if he attacks me, the Sisters of Mercy may join in. I'm not entirely sure on that. I do have to get past him somehow. I'm going to tuck myself... Oh, hello. These guys are just about still alive as well. 27 health between them. The problem is, though, although they've only got 27 health, they will get to attack me 3 times. And so that is a potential 150 damage. I've only got 212 health, so I can't... I can't kind of take the mick with that one. Because you only do get 1 attack. They're removing that. You guys come up and search this. We managed to grab ourselves 70 dust. Let's just, yes, make sure it's not searchable twice. And then continuing to look down here, there is many more unknown mysteries beyond. We're going to go and charge in here. How are we looking? Wow, absolutely going to destroy them. Let's just hit auto. They actually survived somewhat. How very interesting. We did, however, gain some levels on our Battleborn. Yep, you're going to stick there. You are going to... I'm thinking if I'm going to pick a fight with anybody, it may as well be these guys. I think they're the weakest. But you know what? You're going to start to... Apparently in 10 turns it wants you to do this. You're going to come up to here. It'll take you 7. We'll start to look building more armies up as well. Yep. Well, I want you to just finish this guy off when you get a chance. There's you. There is... That's my settler. You... Continue on your way. You've got a turn left to go. Oh, yeah, both of them continue on their way. You've still got a turn, but that obviously then takes... No. Strange. He obviously, as he can see, which is odd because I've already gone to discover the terrain, he obviously rearranges his routes to be a little bit faster. Okay, so yeah, 2 guys. These are the ones I care about the most. I need these guys to move or some such. And then I just need to like keep sneaking on past and get back to my capital in... what are we on? 6 turns or less or some such. Very doable. Very doable. Sorry, I've got 20 turns or less, I should say. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6. I mean, I could... Like I said, I'm too worried about being ganged up on, because although they've got almost no health, 4 against 1, it's, the damage will be felt. So no, I'll stay where I am. I've got time. I've got time. There's no rush. But on that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to leave the episode there. Thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you are enjoying it, and I hope you will continue to come back next time. Looking at the scores, we are still now in 3rd. The Urat are in 2nd, and an unknown race are pulling away. The Black Web are only just not in last. So those are guys, like I said, I think I'm going to go and destroy. They did go and manage to build the Industrial Wonder, so I don't mind having that under my control. And so until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you have, as I said, enjoyed it. I hope you will continue to join us for the rest of the episodes. And until we see you again, as per always, I hope that you will stay safe, happy, and healthy.